Why, hello there. What is up? It is Rocky Tiger here coming at you with episode 5 on the Hearthside Season 1 server. So, last time we struggled. We're still struggling. Hopefully we won't be struggling too terribly badly. Oh, we are struggling pretty badly. Yeah. To say that my internet connection is bad would be understating the severity of the situation. My internet connection is so bad at this particular moment in time that it's, basically not even worth trying to play. But we're going to try anyways. Because that's what we do. So, the lag is going to kill me. But we're going to go and try and get some gravel so that we can make some more concrete so we can finish building our house. And our boat is underwater. That's interesting. Yeah, poor internets. It has been a struggle. Just reset my Wi-Fi router. Which I did. It just took literally 30 seconds to do this and have that block actually pop up there, and now I'm actually able to pick it up. So yeah, resetting my little Wi-Fi router hotspot thing seems to have possibly fixed some of the issues. I'm just crossing my fingers that I'm going to be able to get decent internet here in the relative near future. But there's no real telling, it's not really completely up to me. Either way, pain in the behind. So, if you have any solutions or any thoughts on what to potentially do about my poor Wi-Fi connection, or my poor internet in general, by all means, please let me know. There's really not a whole lot of options other than the fiber optic that's run out here, and I'm really hoping, that makes it, well, that's not that bad, right? Well, the problem is that I don't have it run all the way out here. It's about an hour away, or not an hour away, a mile away, and I'm just kind of SOL for right now, it looks like. Just until I get it either approved or until nothing. Ooh, look at that. Big old block update fall there. That's pretty neat, though. And it looks like it is... it looks like it's getting nighttime. But yeah, so it's just kind of annoying. There's not really a whole lot I can do, and kind of hands are tied on it. There's nothing I can do until I either get the fiber optic run out here, or unless I were to move and change jobs and go to a different park, which could happen. So right now I'm SOL, and the thing that's the most frustrating about being SOL in this situation is that it's literally right up the road. It is quite literally just up the road from where I'm at. There is no real barrier to having fiber optic other than the straight up fact of the matter that they haven't actually run it out all the way here. So yeah, kind of annoying, but oh well. Anyways, I head back over to my base. I've got a decent amount of gravel here, and then we will get to making some concrete. Doke, I think our internet's working just a little bit better now. We are back at the base, working on the house, kind of you know, doing a little placing of blocks and stuff, and trying to kind of figure out the overall design and feel for everything. I would love for this to be just open, but I think it's just not going to be. I think it's going to kind of have a little block section coming over here. Haven't quite figured out all of the details yet. I could just make it larger, and really that's those are not regular concrete blocks, are those? No. Okay. There. I think that's big enough. Do a 3x3, and then this is going to be my storage room area. So this is just going to be lined with double chests on each side, stacked up probably 3 high, maybe 4 high for ease of access. And then of course I've got a rooftop deck over here, and at suggestion from one of my server mates, the lovely Phantom Maple, I'm thinking that I might put an infinity pool somewhere. Maybe actually right here, do an infinity pool, and then have it kind of stretch over. And I might do a glass infinity pool. I think that would look really cool, and have the kind of walkway stretch over here, kind of a birch slab deck kind of come out, and then have the glass floor bridge going over to that little section over there. But for right now, I'm just going to focus on trying to complete this feel. I think what I actually want to do up here is do I don't know what the word is for that, but glass there, and then put the concrete on top of that going across the roof. Yeah, that'll work. That, or I could do I could do I need dirt. A strip of glass. I wish that you could do horizontal glass panes. So having the glass panes kind of like glass slabs, that would be sick. Glass slabs would be awesome, actually. But maybe do... Actually, I think I'm going to like that. Yeah. Do some glass blocks going across the top so I can get some semi-natural light, instead of having to rely on what I think I'm going to use for a lot of the lighting are actually going to be the soul torches. So that'll look really cool when it's done. And as seemingly kind of typical, I seem to be out of bone meal, which means I'm out of white dye, which means that I need to come and get some. And while I am at it, I think I also will try not to die from fall damage. Yikes, that's pretty close there. I think while I'm at it though, we'll see about getting ourselves some more corn flour. Maybe if I actually eat, that'll help my very, very fading fast health. I think that is the Azure Bennett. Yeah, Azure Bluette, whatever. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, so let's go down to the Skelly Farmer, which we are extremely lucky that it was right here. And if anyone was ever just going to mess with us, they could just get rid of that water source and we'd be in pretty big trouble. But yeah, the skeleton farm is full of bones. Look at all that bone block right down there. We'll just go ahead and grab ourselves one. Don't mind if I do. And you know, while we're at it, we can go ahead and grab ourselves a stack of arrows because I realized earlier that I was out. So we got that. That's empty. Fantastic. There's a turn on the sorter before farming. Turn it off when you're done. Looks like someone... this wasn't here the other day, or at least if it was, I wasn't paying attention. Someone built a sorter. That's awesome. And there is a random supplies in here, but a good amount of lapis too. That'd be fantastic if we were going to enchant anything. What can I actually enchant? What would be my next enchantment here? Unbreaking 3, Sharpness 2, or Sharpness 1? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. But, you know, I think we're good. Got the bone blocks. Now let's just try and see if we can get ourselves some corn flour. Got myself some corn flour, which means I got myself some blue dye, and hello there. So now we just get to head back up to the base where we can get ourselves, I think I had some cactus melting down or cooking down into some green dye, and so we can go ahead, make some more cyan dye and get ourselves some more cyan blocks and get ourselves a little bit more of a finished product. I think I need to, at some point soon, I need to work on getting that pickaxe repaired. I've got some diamonds, so I can do it that way. I can make myself an anvil as well, so that will help with a little bit. But I really just need to get mending on this thing. We don't have an efficient XP farm at this point, but hopefully soon. Crossing fingers, maybe, if we're lucky. As is tradition, we have our fortune finder. Now we just need to go and repair it up a little bit. So it's off to the skeleton grinder once again so that we can actually get some repairs going on. Yes, I know that my pickaxe is not 100% mended, but you know, I'm gonna call it because I'm tired of standing in the skeleton spawner waiting for skeletons to spawn. So we're gonna call that repaired enough for right now, and hope that by the time we need to have it repaired again, that we will have something like an ender or a gold farm or something that's just a little bit faster than a skelly spawner. I love the skeleton spawner for what it is. I hate how slow the darn things are. Oh, I can feel it getting closer to getting the basic structure of the house almost done. All right, got a couple of blocks left to place here. We're gonna torch spam it until I can get some soul soil. Let's get this part built up real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I'm gonna laugh if it turns out that I'm just a few blocks of concrete short. And I'm 2 blocks of concrete short, and I don't actually have any more concrete powder either, so we're gonna have to make a little bit more. Do I have the materials? I do, so let's grab that, let's grab that. Make some dye real quick. Okay, got some concrete powder. Just to do 2 blocks. We've got a couple more things left to do here before I think we can really call it done. But let's, ooh, you know what I do need is water, so there we go. There. Okay. It's not, obviously the house is not done. This is not the final product by a long shot. This is not going to be the final product. I am going to put 1 block right here. Actually, we're going to put 2 blocks here, and here for the sole purpose of being able to get up to the top so that I can put some torch spam on here as well. Not really torch spam, I guess, if it's just a couple of torches just to stop mobs from spawning. I think that should be enough to keep the light level up. It's hard to tell, and I'm bad at the math. But yeah, that will do for right now for this section. I want to keep this open. I like having this whole section open. I really need to go and get my hands on some soil so that I can get those soul lanterns and everything. And I just have to figure out how I want to do this part. Do I want to have another large wall of glass panes, or do I want to kind of close it off and give myself another wall? And I think actually a couple things here. One, I think this will look cooler if this is glass kind of coming back down like that. And then actually let's bring it down one more and have it kind of snake around. I think that'll actually look way cooler than it did before. And then what, bring it back? Why not bring it back down even more? Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's have it snake all the way back down to the bottom. And it's kind of bothering me that it just meets up with the top there. I'm wondering then if maybe, even if it's just for this section of the house, would it be better to raise it by just like one more block up, so it's not, so the roof is basically isn't flush, so it kind of gives a bit of a almost like a molding. I think that's what we'll do. We'll raise it up by just a block or two, probably just one block, and it's not going to go the whole roof. It's also going to give it a little bit of some contrast, kind of breaks up, not contrast, depth, I guess is the best way of putting it. We'll get a little bit more depth just by quite seriously coming through here and raising all of this by one block. Yeah, it's better. I think that's better actually. I wish that there were concrete slabs. That would be fantastic. I wish there were concrete slabs. I wish there were glass slabs. I wish there were glass stairs. Just, come on, Mojang, go ahead and just hire me now, because I think my ideas are pretty fantastic here. So, but no, I think the kind of basic structure of the house is more or less done. There's definitely going to be some changes and everything added to it, or made to it. That's added to it. You don't add changes to a house, you make changes to a house. But this is going to most likely be kind of our bedroom area as well as our storage area. I'm going to go ahead and the inaugural crafting table, and we've got some planks, so we can go ahead and start kind of outlining this a bit. Get some lovely chests in play here, because I am sick and tired of all of those chests down there at the bottom. So we'll kind of start getting our chests in order, start working on cutting down some more of those birch trees that we keep on replanting. And yes, I know I had an awkward pause there. Birch trees that we keep on planting. We're now doing a William Shatner cadence impersonation, which is very, very awful, and please don't judge me for it. But I'm going to go ahead and get some chests in place up there, and then meet up with you once I kind of have gotten enough tree chopping done. Actually, tree chopping is not nearly as much of an annoyance as it is normally because we do have, which data pack is that? I can't remember. Oh, timber. There it is, down there at the bottom right here. Wrong installation. That's interesting. But basically, if you have a diamond axe and you crouch and chop down part of a tree, see if I do it normally, doesn't work. But if you chop down the one here, then everything above it goes instantly. Now, what I don't know with this particular data pack is if it affects your durability for your diamond axe the same way as if you had chopped down all of those logs manually, or if it ends up actually saving on the durability side of things. But there should be a way of checking that real quick. Right now we've got a durability of 1515. That's pretty fantastic. Let's get this before it disappears. 1515, and if I chop down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of lumber there, now it's 1514. And if I do it this way, now it's 1513. So I'd have to do a lot more testing and checking on it. I don't know if it's affecting durability in the same way or not. I think it's not. I think it's actually saving durability, which is kind of cheaty a little bit, but you're not going to see me complaining too terribly much. And this axe has Unbreaking 3 and Efficiency 4 anyways, so it's not like it would be breaking anytime remotely soon. So we'll just take it as it is and enjoy the fact that we don't have to chop down every single log of every single tree. Well, I'm out of birch to chop down at the moment. I guess I could bone meal some more, and this is as far as we got. I forgot how expensive chests can be, but yeah, we've kind of got to start. This will definitely get us started on moving some of our storage back and forth. I kind of don't want to bother with that until I get shulker boxes, but I know it's going to bother the crap out of me if I don't do something about it. Oh well, let's just go ahead and see if I've got some bone meal. Oh, I've got some bones right here, and I know I've got those bone blocks somewhere, but I just don't want to bother with them right now. What I really want to do right here right now is see with this texture pack what birch doors look like, because doors are a lovely thing to have on your house, and I think that these are modern enough looking that I think they'll work a-okay. As much as I like having iron doors, I think these birch doors are actually going to look pretty good. Let's go ahead and get that concrete in there. That's where we were doing all of our concrete converting. We got some doors right there. Nice. We can get some doors right here. Lovely. And I still need to figure out whether I want to go glass panes here or seal it off. And I think I want to do glass panes. I think I just need to do a whole lot of glass panes. I think I might have enough stained glass to do those. I'm not 100% certain, but we're gonna go birch doors for everything else, and that should be plenty of glass panes too. So let's get this glassed up real quick, and then yeah, we'll be about done with today's episode. And I realize that that's probably a perfect opportunity to not just do a cut, although I know I did a little bit of a cut, but we'll just go ahead and kind of do the regular sign off. If you've been enjoying the Hearthside series so far, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you've got suggestions on how I might be able to do a little bit of the design work on the interior, I would love to hear your thoughts. Interior design in Minecraft has never really been one of my strong points. So far, though, I like the way that this house is turning out, but I'd love to get people's thoughts on it. I do have a plan. It was from, like I said, one of my server mates, Phantom Maple, had an idea of, instead of just doing a deck and then stretching out around here, is to do an infinity pool, which I think will look really, really cool up here on the mountaintop. So we're going to try and do that, possibly in the next episode. Just depends on whether I feel like it or remember. And yeah, I think that will turn out looking really cool. So I like having, I wanted to frame the door, but I think what we'll do is this will be the kind of outline of the pool itself. I think I might have the glass panes here kind of come out. We'll go ahead and outline this real quick here. So we'll get these glass panes out here, and then the actual pool itself, the structure of the pool, is just going to be glass. And then it'll have nothing going underneath it, obviously, that's a pretty big drop. And then we'll just have this interior filled with water. Now, I think that this will work, and I think what it's going to be is I'll have stairs going down into that section, and then maybe stairs actually coming up here, going and stretching out onto the deck that'll go around the side. So I think that's what we'll try and work on in the next episode, rather than doing any sort of interior design work. I do need to get that soul sand, and I do need to finish the roof here, and I need to get some blocks in that section. I don't want to see any birch on the ceiling, so we'll work a little bit on that and just kind of fill the area up. But for now, that's all the time that I've got for you guys today. I will catch you in the next episode of Hearthside. Bye!